We're back with another episode of Good News on WCCO. Here we rounded up some of the feel-good stories of the week because there's a lot of good news in this world. We're going to start with a real-life hero. Think back to your childhood for a moment. Maybe you remember visiting the school nurse or taking Tylenol or grabbing an ice pack. But an incident in a local school is taking that job to the next level. Here's Derek James and Tony Peterson.
I'm glad I have the training. I'm glad I have the experience. I'm glad I was there.
And being there saved a high school senior's life. A few weeks ago, school nurse Trace Comer got a call he never expected, but a call he was ready for.
I was called to the gym. A student was running the pacer in gym class.
The pacer is a heart test designed to measure endurance. At first, students thought someone fell and hit their head.
When I got there, the student was still talking. The teacher said, "Hey, I'm going to get the class out of here." And while they were doing that, and it was just me and the student, they went into cardiac arrest.
And then he called me on my cell phone, and all he said was like, "I need you to get the AED."
It was truly a team effort. I felt like everybody had a hand in it.
Then I ran as fast as I could with the AED to the student.
The collapsed student had no pulse. Trace started chest compressions. 2 school nurses, a school resource officer, and other staff converged in seconds to save the senior's life with the help of the AED.
It seems to have been the difference between someone surviving this.
In the community setting, things like this happen, and having something close that can save somebody's life is really important.
And it did save this senior's life. She's already back at school with a new piece of hardware, an internal defibrillator in case it happens again.
I'm just happy that she's back here, she's doing well, and she's continuing on with her journey, her high school journey.
With photojournalist Tony Peterson, Derek James, WCCO News.
The Golden Gophers shine bright on the national stage. WCCO's Marielle Mose called up with the Gophers gymnastics team for their very first ever Final Four national finish.
4th in the nation and best finish by the Gopher gymnastics team in program history, going into the NCAA tournament ranked 13th, proving to everyone that number did not define them.
And really just wanted to be the team to beat and not kind of be in the stereotype that like we didn't belong somewhere, that we couldn't like contend with other people, because really, I mean, as we've proven this past weekend, we are more than capable of doing that. And so I feel like this kind of was like the mark of like, yeah, underdog is now erased from like our dictionary.
These athletes proudly bringing their 4th place nationals trophy to their practice gym on the U of M campus. Senior Brooklyn Rowe became the 2nd Golden Gopher in program history to win an individual title on the beam with a 9.9625. She joins the rank of Marie Roethlisberger, the last Gopher to earn a national championship in uneven bars in 1990.
This experience overall has just been so amazing, and to have that to my name, I'm just so grateful for it.
Brooklyn's beam coach was a former teammate, Maya Hooten, who had an impressive first year on the other side of the mat. Head coach Jenny Hansen sure hopes their successful season will help with recruitment, which starts right now.
The next class has some amazing Minnesota gymnasts, so we're definitely hoping to keep some of them here.
At the University of Minnesota, Marielle Mose, WCCO Sports.
The season wrapped with 30 wins, which is a program record. 2026 marks the 130th annual Boston Marathon, and unlike other competitors, this Minnesota pair made their way to the finish line together. Marielle Mose has this story too.
A special send-off for Moses Cooper and his running partner Mark Halsey, who will be competing in the 2026 Boston Marathon.
Amazing, isn't it? Yeah. I think they love you.
Moses, known by most as Mo, has cerebral palsy, but that does not stop him from pursuing his passion for racing as fast as his hero Flash.
I think I could run like Flash.
You run like Flash.
2 years ago, Mo met his running partner Mark through My Team Triumph Minnesota.
It gives my running great purpose.
And the connection was instantly special.
To be able to be with Mo, care for Mo, look out for Mo, bring him this opportunity, share all of this with him. It's as good as it gets.
Their first goal together, race in Grandma's Marathon in Duluth last summer. They had to finish in 3 hours and 50 minutes, and they crossed the finish line 32 minutes ahead of that time, qualifying for Boston.
I was so happy.
Yeah, we were both so happy because we've got a lot into this together.
It's an accomplishment worth the big celebration. Mo's friends and caretakers at Merrick, a life enrichment program for adults with disabilities, wanted to make sure he felt special and supported before competing in the world's oldest marathon.
So we know that he loves Flash, so we went above and beyond, and took what Mo likes and turned it into something cool so we can send him off in style.
Mo may have a big support system sending him off, but the #1 fan in his corner is Mom.
He's got so much joy, and most people I think who have endured what he has in his life would not have that. And so he's just taught me, he's made me a better person.
In Vadnais Heights, Marielle Mose, WCCO Sports.
And we have great news about their dynamic race. The Minnesota duo made it up Heartbreak Hill and beyond. Mo and Mark finished in 3 hours and 24 minutes. That is an average of 7:47 a mile. Using the Flash superhero as inspiration, they took 8th place among the wheelchair duos. If you're interested in becoming a volunteer and finding a running partner like Mark, we've got more information on WCCO.com. Starting a business is not easy. Some of you know that. It's an uphill climb, right? I mean, take a look at this statistic right here. This is from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Out of new businesses in the United States, around 35% make it to the 10-year mark. A story now about 10 hardworking moms in St. Paul working to make their business survive.
What kind of what? We mix sandwich, soup, chicken masala, and we have a smoothie. My favorite is green glow.
There's a lot to feast on inside this St. Paul business. The Ethiopian spices, the Ethiopian butter, the Ethiopian dresses. It's a place that's personal to this group of friends.
What are some things when you got here that you missed about home?
Everything. We miss our family, friend, the neighborhood, and culture.
Amina is my best friend for almost like 10 years.
Already? Too fast.
We met in YMCA.
They formed a group, a family, friends who are family, braided together by their East African roots and American dreams.
We are friend family, and we always thinking about business, how if we have business with something, we always talking about this. When we meet each other, like for New Year, for holidays, and I heard about this, the big store, they planning to rent it for grocery. And then I went to the team, like our family friend. I told them, I said, they have big store for renting, they thinking for grocery.
They got some support from one of the entrepreneurs in their friend group, and they ended up here, the St. Paul University Avenue storefront.
He said, it's new, clean, everything. He said, let's do it. Who's ready to start this business? Everybody was having dream, but they don't know how to take it up that dream. And then he pushed us, he said, let's go, we can try.
And that's just what they're doing, selling groceries, selling garments, selling green smoothies and fresh sandwiches, melding their talents and local curiosity.
A lot of American people, they buy that flatbread. They say, how do we eat this? We said, you can make stew and eat with it.
They compiled their savings in this business and split up the workload between their parenting and other full-time jobs.
We couldn't hire anybody. We working without payment. Well, when we start, we were 10 people, but now we are 8.
While the work has been rewarding, it has not yet been fruitful.
And we was expecting it's gonna be more than this, but still struggling. We're struggling to pay the rent because the business is a little slow. And we didn't expect it like this, but still we are struggling.
The hope is that more St. Paul neighbors will stop in for an authentic cup of tea or a $10 fresh footlong.
We took from our family, and we don't get paid here, so we have to struggle and work. So we're trying our best.
And maybe one day soon, the tables will be as full as the shelves. Because Mama's Grocery is powered by a lot of mothers' love.
What is your dream for this?
To have our own building, to buy our own building and make a mama building.
You're going to keep going.
Yeah, we tried.
You got this, mamas. We want to come back out there and see it when you get that building going. That'll do it for this episode of Good News on WCCO. Hopefully you're feeling a little more ready for the day or evening ahead. You can find more of these videos on WCCO's YouTube page or join us live on Sunday mornings. We stream on CBS News Minnesota and WCCO.com. We're also on TV.